I'm Nicolette. I'm a stripper. I do OnlyFans. And my social media like Twitter, Pornhub, all that good stuff by visiting allmylinks.com/Nicolette. And I'm working on getting my real estate license.
Not bad, not bad. Now you.
If any young women are watching, please do not model your lifestyle after her. Thank you very much. If you ever want to get married, there's a lot of young girls out there who want to get married someday. If pictures of yourself doing sexual things are all over the internet, your husband and your kids will not appreciate that.
Stop this madness.
Given the option between a mom who has porn on the internet versus one who doesn't have porn on the internet,
B, I choose B.
I would prefer if all of my friends couldn't see my mom fucking other dudes and sucking their dicks.
He's got a point.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in support, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol.
A symbol of what?
Symbol of a declining society where people lack value. So the point is this: if you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you're paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money. There is no skill set is the point, which is to say, if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be impoverished.
You caught me.
Because you're brainless.
I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera and because you're getting paid, now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
In these clips, it's clear that women in the adult entertainment industry, whether working with adult labels or platforms like OnlyFans, often fail to grasp the full consequences of their actions. They may not realize how their choices impact not just their partners and families, but society as a whole. Many modern women strive to climb the corporate or adult entertainment ladder, believing that acquiring power will bring them happiness. However, they often come to realize too late that they also have a natural desire to nurture families, settle down, form loving relationships with men, and become good mothers. Having absorbed feminist teachings, they find it difficult to admit that they should have followed a more traditional path aligned with their feminine nature. In one clip, a woman had to be reminded that she could have used her brain's complexity to generate income through more respectable and intelligent work, rather than resorting to selling her own flesh. Despite her attempts to defend her choices, her expression betrayed deep regret and disbelief. A woman who has had numerous partners may struggle to form a deep, monogamous bond with a single man over time. This is especially true if she has a history of promiscuity, having lost her virginity at a young age. Such experiences can diminish her ability to connect emotionally with future partners. Numerous studies support the idea that starting a sexual relationship later in life and having a lower number of partners can lead to greater relationship success. For example, comparing a woman who started at age 20 with 2 partners to one who started at 16 with 50 partners. The former is often seen as a wiser choice with lower divorce probabilities and higher chances of developing a strong relationship. Despite claims that men and women are the same, their biological and psychological differences make them complementary rather than identical. Men typically have higher testosterone levels, while women have more estrogen, leading to different behaviors and needs. For women seeking a stable relationship, it's advised not to engage in promiscuous behavior, which can affect one's attractiveness and relationship prospects. Learning from the experiences of adult entertainers who may struggle to find loyalty from men can also be insightful. Financial dynamics in relationships can be challenging, with women often expecting men to spend lavishly on dates and vacations. This can lead to financial strain and frustration, particularly if the relationship doesn't progress towards marriage and children. Women may find themselves investing years in relationships that don't lead to long-term commitments, wondering why their goals aren't being realized. Meanwhile, many single men are thriving financially, investing in homes and pursuing their own paths, often disregarding the costly standards of dating. Women, in contrast, seem to have a skewed perspective. They resist the reality that a successful life is often mundane, routine, and far from the chaotic spontaneity of movies or TV shows. It baffles me how some women feel entitled to trample on societal norms and men, yet still expect love and respect in return. The women depicted in the video received a necessary wake-up call to the harsh realities of life. Actions have consequences, and you can't mistreat others without facing repercussions. Their humbling experiences were well-deserved. Throughout history, men have been expected to be providers, protectors, and supporters of women. High-value men find purpose and fulfillment in fulfilling these roles, as it aligns with their innate nature. However, the modern notion of equality seems to have led to women expecting everything from men while simultaneously denouncing past oppressions and control. Modern women's sense of entitlement is unjustified. Men should no longer feel obligated to coddle women or cater to their unfounded claims driven by inflated egos. Women have become so accustomed to receiving lifelong payments after divorces that some even initiate divorces solely for financial gain, subsequently monkey branching to other men. It's crucial for men of all ages to realize that a happy marriage is not guaranteed to remain so forever. Women's constant need for validation appears to be a coping mechanism for their discontentment with themselves and their inability to control their emotions. Guys need to realize that placing their wives on a pedestal sets a standard that she'll take for granted. If anything changes even slightly, she may view you negatively and seek validation from other men. These women delay motherhood, championing their ideals of tolerance and freedom, often feeling oppressed simply for being female. They rarely acknowledge the advantages of being a woman over being a man. A woman's value isn't solely based on her intimacy or prowess in bed, despite what media and contemporary notions may suggest. Advertisements and billboards often portray women in a sexualized manner, leading both men to see women as objects of desire and women to internalize this objectification. While large corporations exploit female beauty for advertising, women themselves contribute by promoting provocative images on dating apps in a bid for acceptance. Yet, they also complain about being objectified by men, failing to see their own role in perpetuating these stereotypes. In the dating scene, men feel like disposable objects. In one clip, a woman proudly admits to cheating on her boyfriend for money, highlighting the skewed priorities of some women in modern society. Women's selfishness often pushes men to pursue their own paths. There was once a widely accepted belief that women naturally held value, while men had to create their own. This is unlike modern women who seek the best men without offering much in return. Men going their own way acknowledge life's injustices. Most men work hard to better themselves and add value. When they come home after a tough day, they don't resort to abusing their partners. Devoted men work tirelessly to provide for their families, showing respect for women and children. Ultimately, men seek peace. They desire leadership roles, yet today's narrative promotes the idea that women don't need men, and even portrays men as undesirable. Let's be frank, not all men or women are good people. I'm not suggesting every woman is materialistic or shallow, but it's important to observe and understand societal trends. Being a man is challenging, especially in today's society. Due to negative dating experiences, baseless accusations, or because women don't bring much besides intimacy to the relationship, many men have embraced the concept of going their own way. It's understandable for men to consider this path, even permanently, if they keep encountering entitled and bothersome women. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.